Okay, so now we're going to go into the backstroke. Tanner's going to help us out. And the backstroke is just a flutter kick on your back. So Tanner's just going to go ahead and he's going to start his backstroke without his arm movement. And he's just going to try to flutter for a second. Go ahead. We got a problem here. What's Tanner doing wrong here? Is that a flutter kick? No, it is not.
So what we saw with Tanner, that was wrong. That's why we got him out of the water. He was doing the wrong backstroke kick. So first of all, he was kicking from his knees, and his knees were coming out of the water. That's a big no-no in backstroke. You want to keep your knees in the water. How do you do that? Well, you got to kick from your hip. So what you do is your leg bends down into the water, and as it's coming up, you point your toe and you flex right at the end. You flex your ankle, it locks your knee in place, and you're kicking from your hips doing that. So up and lock, down, up and lock. So watch him slowly, okay? So he's coming up, then flexing the ankle at the end. So up, pointing your toes, flexing the ankle at the end. It locks your knee in place so your knee doesn't come out of the water. Now if you sit on the block, bud, and do it so you can see. So come up with a kick and lock. There you go. See how his knee is staying nice and locked there. Okay, come in, back down, come up again. Okay, do it with the other one. Up. And then he flexing up, keeps your knee locked in place so you're kicking from your hip. Okay, you're kicking from this part and not from your knees. Okay? Okay, go ahead, buddy. Okay, so with backstroke, you want to have your head back, okay, but not so far back that your head's out of alignment. You want to be able to hold a tennis ball under your chin and keep it there. Now, another thing that he's doing, okay, it's really important with the backstroke kick, he's flexing his ankles at the end. Okay, he's keeping his knees pretty much underwater. Okay, and he's kicking from his hips. Very, very important, okay? Flexing the ankles at the end of the kick. Really good. Okay, so backstroke again, you find some place to look at the ceiling and kind of follow that line on the ceiling. And what you're doing is you're rotating but not moving your head. So as you're following that line on the ceiling, your body's rotating but your head stays still. This is giving you a lot of power from your hips with your kick, okay? So you just rotate just like that in the water, okay? He's gonna do a drill where he's gonna be rotating side to side and just looking up at the ceiling. So you can do that drill. You know what I'm talking about, bud? Hands at your sides, okay, and really roll up. Keep your head still and really roll up, okay? You can hop in and shoulders really come up. More than that, more than that. Roll up. There, keep the head still. There you go. There you go. Okay, rolling up. Good. Okay, good.
So there it all is in one. Arm movement and the flutter
Okay,
kick.
we're going to do a drill with one hand down at the side. The hand that you're using, I'm using my right hand, you come out, thumb out. And when you get to, you're pointing right at the ceiling, your arm turns, and it looks like a little flag. And your opposite shoulder, as you're rotating, should come right up. You should be looking over your opposite shoulder, okay? And when you grab the water, you grab it, bend your elbow, and push, okay? Like you're trying to push this flagpole, okay? Right past you, grab it and push. That's what you're doing with under the water. So you grab the water here and you push and rotate to the other side. When your arms are entering in backstroke, you want to pretend your body is like a clock. Okay, noon is my head right here. Your hands want to enter in 11 and 1 right here, because you don't want your hands way up here. It's going to screw you up and it's going to hurt your shoulders. You want your hands entering here. So when your hand comes out, you want it entering right here, okay, at 11 or 1, whichever one. So you rotate to the side, your hand enters outside your shoulder, bend your elbow and push. So again, comes out, about 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock. It's out here, okay? You're rotating, grab the water, and then push to the side. You're pushing to the side with your hand, okay? It's got to get his opposite shoulder up. Entering, okay, come back. So let's see if he's entering in 11 and 1, okay? That's pretty good. Okay. Pretty good.
Also shows the rotation of
Yep.
the shoulders
Yep.
with the head staying still.
Okay, can
Very
you
good.
also want to see what it's bad? Okay, so Tanner's going to show you the wrong way to do it. Okay, this is when you're not putting your hands in 11 and 1, and you're putting them up here at noon. Okay, go ahead. Just, yeah. So we're going to do one arm, and you see his hands coming right back there. He's not getting any rotation or any power. Okay, that's really bad. Not only it's bad because you're going to swim slow, but it's bad because you're going to hurt your shoulder.
Our survival skill of the day is the front float. So Tanner's just going to enter the water. He's going to let his air out, and he's just going to float to the top of the water. He can rhythmic breathe if he's really good while he's in the water as well.
Did you let your air out, Donnie? Yeah, I'm not floating.
He's one of these sinker guys.
Yeah. Okay, so listen, you got to float. Okay. Oh, that's better. There, that's good. Good, very good.
Very good.